ഉണ്ടല്ലേ എല്ലാരും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് മെസ്സി.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi! Messi! And he looks every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, that was a brilliant save. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! They score! What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly. Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Baggio. Short changes it with that pass.
99 പാസുള്ള എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ വീലി പാസ് കൊടുക്കുക?
Roberto Baggio. I've come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Baggio. Boca Juniors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's a key interception.
കാർലോസ് ഇങ്ങനെ മാൻ മാർക്കിംഗ് വെച്ചാണ് തോന്നുന്നു.
Pedro Neto. Oh, no joy this time.
മെസ്സിന്റെ കൂടെ 24 മണിക്കൂറും കാണുന്നുണ്ട് പുള്ളിയെ.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice... Decent hits! And yes, it's there! Boca Juniors are all square.
Comeback FC.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. David Villa, Madrid looking to pass their way through. Kubo. Well seen, saw that coming. That's great positioning, so good from him. Messi, good purposeful running this. Bastoni deals. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half time is 1-1. Boca Juniors get the second half started. Bale, and he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in plenty of space here. And he'll shoot here. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now?
Era. Aguero.
Oh,
Nice.
smashing header.
Marvellous goal!
ധോണിയെല്ലാം
Now
ചെയ്യില്ല
it's all
ഞാൻ
about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the
ഇവനെയൊക്കെ
example.
വെച്ചിട്ട്
It's
എങ്ങനെയാണ്
up to his
കഞ്ഞമാറാൻ
teammates
നടക്കുക
now to follow. Great corner, and he did the rest. Had a shot.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Adams tries to clear.
Boca Juniors are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's there to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted.
മടിയൊക്കെ പാസ് കൊടുത്ത് പോയാൽ
Shade optimistic. Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely weighted ball.
അച്ചു തുലക്കല്ലേ
And that should get the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The ball is loose and the change. He's had a shot. They want to be quick
എന്താ
for this.
എന്താ പറഞ്ഞോളി
Collective sigh of relief
Touch
from
in.
the defence.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's lost his man here. David Villa.
എടാ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇവര് ഓഫാക്കി വെച്ചു
Oh,
ഞാൻ നേരെ അടിക്കാൻ
But
നോക്കുന്നു
nearly
നടക്കുന്നില്ല
is nothing
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Baggio. Out to the right. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Bellingham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Iniesta. Oh, he's through the middle. And that interception was... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Adams taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Va bene. Cosa vuol dire? Da là.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Rummenigge, look at the space here. Keeper's ball. And it's Messi. That is a great ball. Rummenigge. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rummenigge just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
എടാ ഹലോ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഹലോ ഹലോ.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Rummenigge, and he was quick to react. David Villa writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here. Terrific header! Rafinha, real chance! And that caused a worry or two. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good ball! Has a goal! He scored! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. And wow, he has given that a right old hit. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection. Madrid are chance. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. This time, they're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. He's got the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. He's got away. Chelsea with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's a reprieve for the time being. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi.
അവരെന്നാണ് ഫുൾ അറ്റാക്കിങ്.
Dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him. Well, oh, what has happened here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Messi. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's played into space. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice ball. He's had a shot. And he's really put himself on the line here.
എന്തോ പറ്റി സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങിയതും കളിയൊക്കെ നല്ല നാശമായിരിക്കുന്നു.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Adams. Chouameni. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. On the evidence of what we've seen, there were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was alert to it. Roberto Baggio. Xavi Alonso. Caught offside that time.
And here's Messi. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
60 minutes played. And he's intervened well there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. He's away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. They're coming again and again. I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Baggio.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get away here? Rummenigge. Chance to shoot now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been there's the hit! Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ളടാ. ഞാൻ ടൗണിലേനി.
Number 3 coming up.
എഡ്ഗറിനെ കൊണ്ട് കോർണർ
Tries to get it clear. Aims beyond the defence.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Davids. Now it's Batistuta. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game?
ഇന്നലെ ആകുമ്പോൾ മെയിൻ്റെനൻസ് വേണം. അപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് നമുക്ക് അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 1850 അടിക്കണം. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നെക്സ്റ്റ് സീസൺ വൃത്തിയിൽ പുഷ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് 2000 മണ്ടയ്ക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ നോക്കാം. ശ്രമിക്കാം. ആ ലെവലായി നോക്കാം. കൂട്ടുണ്ടല്ലേ നമ്മളെ വിയേൻ്റെ കളി നടക്കത്തില്ല.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the three-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes. And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation is the same bloke. Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
ഒന്നും നടക്കാന്നില്ലടി വിളിച്ചടിക്കാൻ.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
കറക്കി നോക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good ball. Great ball. David Villa! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Xavi Alonso. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Wan-Bissaka. First quarter of an hour gone. Xavi Alonso.
സാബിക്കൊരു ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് കൊടുക്കണം.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. Take back. They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
എടാ സ്ട്രീമിൽ ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ? ഫ്രെയിം ഡ്രോപ്പ് അടിക്കുന്ന പോലെ.
Now it's Messi. David Villa. He's away. Has a goal. They've scored. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable. Madrid have penetrated for the first time. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rodri. Lampard. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defense.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Just eases him off the ball. David Villa. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good start of possession, this. Rodri. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Xavi Alonso. Always onto this. Saliba gets good distance on it. And they win it back again. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game and they can up their response in this second half.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rivaldo. Defending was strong and firm. Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Rodri. David Villa! He scored!
And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball
ആരെങ്കിലും
strongly
friendly
enough
അടിക്കാനുണ്ടോ?
through a very strong pressing wave. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Perfectly measured that. David Villa is flagged offside. Rodri. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Rivaldo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Scholes are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Now this could be a chance. Scholes. Oh,
ആ
super fine.
വീണ്ടും നല്ല മാസാണുള്ളത്.
Shot goal!
ഞാനിപ്പോൾ വീടി.
They are rampant.
And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just? Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. 2 minutes to be added on. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be...
Kumbam bro, welcome to the stream bro. അമ്പാന്ന് 3.5 അടിയുള്ളൂ ബസ് കയറി ലോഗിൻ ബോണസ് ഒക്കെ എടുത്ത് ഇവര് കറക്കി ചെവക്കി. ഫുൾ ഫോം ആണ്. സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് ഇറക്കാം.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? David Villa. Messi. And
എടാ
Messi!
ഫേക്ക് ഇട്ടിട്ടെന്താണ് പോവാത്തേ?
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Mbappe!
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Next
kind
move.
of him to oblige so early. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Betting. And it's Scholes. Rudiger, a true great in every sense of the word. Hernandez acted in a wide position. Out for a throw. That's good play. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. Brilliantly cut out. And that's really well maneuvered.
എടാ ഇതുവരെ ഒരാളുണ്ട്.
Retreat here. And that's a throw. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Scholes, who doesn't have an assist to his name. Foot in. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. David Villa. David Villa! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's gifted it. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have got it! They have their equaliser! Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show. It could go either way. Well, that That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
എടാ അത് എന്താ
Oh, no question, that's
That's
a
a
foul.
foul.
യെല്ലോ മതിയായിരുന്നു.
And he's going to have his belly taken.
I do think he's feeling
The effects of that tackle. Good effort from distance. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Belling. And it's Baggio. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Schneider.
Roberto
Baggio.
Baggio. For
Xabi Alonso. David Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. Adams gets across to intercept that. It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Messi. That's really well cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half? Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining. So, both teams, it's Baggio! It's good run, that. Great timing. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Baggio.
പീക്ക്
Roberto Baggio!
സ്ഥലം ഓർമ്മ കിട്ടില്ല.
And he looked every bit
The assured keeper there. Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. And we have our very first corner. Scholes gets it away. Rummenigge.
എടാ എടാ
And now
എടാ
they
എടാ
can
ഇത്
string out the
മണ്ടത്തരം.
defence. Oh, he's big chance! Goal! Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. How very smart. He just got it right. Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. In with a header! Mbappe!
and it's in. 2 up now, and
They are proofing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Girona 2 up and into a position of real strength. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Schneider. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Roberto Baggio. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Baggio looking to run onto it. And that's been one straight back. And a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
ഇത്രയും
Messi
പൊസിഷനിൽ
looks
പോയി
pretty
വെച്ച്
annoyed with himself there. He's
അതൊക്കെ
usually better
നശിപ്പിക്കാറുണ്ട്.
than that.
So
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. He's had real chance! Oh, the keeper's
എടാ ഈ
not
കളി ഞാൻ
out
സ്ട്രീം
so
ചെയ്യും
well.
കേട്ടോ.
Well, someone's doing his
മൂന്നരയ്ക്ക്
job
മെയിൻ
properly,
ചെയ്യും.
Peter, that's for sure.
And that will be the final act.